Hi everybody, welcome to Barre with Mary. Today we have a 30-minute, almost total body workout. So we'll be focusing today on the glutes, hamstrings, core, and a fair amount of inner thigh work as well. We'll be using a Pilates ball for equipment. If you don't have a Pilates ball, honestly, no worries. You could absolutely grab yourself a towel, like a beach towel, and roll it up so it's about the width of a Pilates ball, and that should serve you just fine. If you're looking to make this more of a complete full body workout, so including some arm and back work, I will link a quick 10-minute class below. That would be a great pairing with this one. So if you're ready, grab your equipment, grab your mat, and let's get started. Set your ball off to the side and come to a comfortable cross-legged position down on your mat. Take your hands to the front of your shins, and we're just going to draw circles here. So opening the chest as we come forward, rounding the spine as we come back. So it's essentially a circular cat-cow, just in a seated position. Pausing anywhere it feels tight for you, breathing through this, and then go the other way. Really simple, just opening up the spine, getting a little bit of mobility here, and then just connecting with our breath. Finish the circle, and then come through to center, finding a neutral spine. We're going to take a fluid side bend. Right arm stretches up and over, and then left arm just side to side, breathing here, anchoring down through the sitting bones so we can really open up through the side body, get this little bit of lateral movement side to side here. One more time, either direction. Come through to center, lean back, taking your hands behind you. Bend your knees and plant your feet wider than your hips, and we'll just take a little windshield wiper side to side. So not a crazy, confusing warm-up today, right? Pretty simple, pretty straightforward. Just trying to get a little bit of mobility into the spine, the hips, a little lateral movement side to side. But honestly, all of these things should just really feel good. One more time, either direction. And then meet me center. Grab your ball. Come to sit at the top edge of your mat. Now the ball is going to come behind you, and it's like a little bunny tail, okay? So I want you to bring it right behind your sacrum, and then I want you to bend your knees and plant through your feet. Keep the spine long, and then hinge back so you're pushing into the ball, extending the arms out in front of you. So we're in this high V position, okay? So we're not rounding through the spine, we're just leaning back into the ball. If you prefer to have your legs straight here, that's a great option as well. Soften through your shoulders. Reach long to the crown of the head, take a big breath in. And as you exhale, really hug your abdominals around you. So the front low ribs knit in and back. We push back into the ball and feel the sides of the waist hugging in towards the belly button. From here, I just want you to press back 1 inch and lift up 1 inch. Press back into the ball and lift it up. So coming right into some deep core work to start. With the ball behind us, I'm hoping you feel a little bit more support so you can soften through your hip flexors here. I hear from so many people, and I 100% relate to this as well, that when we do seated core work, we just feel the hip flexors working. And that's absolutely true sometimes. I am with you on that. So the ball should help remove the pressure on your hip flexors and really allow you to focus on your abdominals. 4 more times. 3 more. Last 2. Press back into the ball, hold it. Bring the hands to the heart so the thumbs are right in the center of the sternum. Inhale, lift the chest. As you exhale, you're going to take a little twist to the left. Inhale, come back to center. Stay to the left. Exhale, left. And inhale, center. So we're ignoring the right half of this twist for right now. We're just focusing on the left side obliques working. So as you twist to the left, really pull your right hip bone back. Pressing back into the ball. And feeling this twist right around your rib cage area. So the ribs are rotating toward the left, and they rotate back to center. You feel the left side of your waist wrapping in towards the belly button. 4 more. 3 more. Last 2. Last one, we twist to the left, hold it, reach the arms out, little reaches up, and up. You've got it, up and up. So you release the pressure on the ball and then press back into it. You're continuing to feel this small twist over to the left. Relax through the shoulders and pull the right hip bone back. You are here for 8, for 6, go 4, 3, 2, stay where you are, just bring the hands back to the chest. Inhale yourself back to center, take it to the right, exhale, twist right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale to the right, and inhale, center. So as you twist, I want you to keep the thumbs in the center of the chest and rotate not from the shoulders, but from the ribs. So we feel the ribs twist right. The ribs come center. You're still pressing back into the ball, and you feel your left hip bone pulling back as you twist to the right, so that our hips are not moving here, just the upper body. 4 more. 3 more. Last 2. Last one, you twist to the right, hold it, extend the arms out, little reaches, go a little up, little reach, little reach. Feel the right side obliques hugging in towards center. Relax through the shoulders, and again, really feel this twist from the ribs, rotating up and over to the right. We're here for 8, for 6, go 4, 3, 2, stay in the twist, just inhale the hands back to the chest, and come back to center. Take a breath in here. Exhale, push back into the ball so you come 1 inch lower. Again, inhale, and as you exhale, send the arms overhead. Inhale back to the chest. Exhale, arms reach up. Inhale down. Now, if overhead is not an option for you because you're too tight in your shoulders, just do the very best you can. If you have to reach them more on a forward diagonal, that's totally fine. I'm hoping that you notice as you extend the arms up overhead, maybe get a little shake in the abdominals, because you're asking your abdominals to hold a lot more weight as we extend the arms away from the body. 4 more. 3 more. Last 2 right here. The last one, exhale up. Inhale, hands back to the chest. Hold this position, or bring your hands down to the mat, tenting through the fingers. Now, almost like you're trying to claw your heart forward, pull the fingertips back toward the chest, lifting the heart up. From here, we lift the chest up 1 inch, go up and up. You've got it, up and up. This is it before we switch things up. So really think about wrapping the abdominals in and around you, wrapping the front low ribs in and back, and reaching through the heart. We're here for 8 and we'll hold it. 6, we'll hold it. Go 4, 3, 2, hold it right there, pressing down through the fingertips. Lift the chest and then see if you can press back into the ball a little deeper. Hold right here for 4, 3, 2, sit all the way up, grab the ball out and roll all the way back onto your back, bending your knees and planting your feet. Bring the ball in between the inner thighs here. Now from this position, I want you to lift your hips up into a bridge. So the ball is squeezing between your inner thighs, heels are pushing down into the mat, hands are just resting at your side. Draw the inner thighs towards each other, pressing in on the ball. Ribs hug in and down. Just your left heel is gonna lift off the mat and lower it right back down. Left heel lift, left heel lower. So your right leg is gonna be your stabilizing leg here, okay? You're gonna feel more work into the right glutes and the right hamstring as we go through this series. We will take it on the other side, but first we have a little interlude for inner thighs. 4 more times, left heel lift, left heel lower. 3 more. 2. Now lift your left heel up, hold it there. Inhale, drop the seat down to the mat. Exhale, squeeze in on the ball and lift your hips. Inhale, tap. Exhale, squeeze and lift. So the ball of the left foot is down on the mat and the heel is lifted if that feels okay for you. As you lift the hips up, do so by squeezing in on the ball and squeezing your glutes, not because we're arching into the low back and flaring the rib cage here. 4 more. 3 more. Last 2. Last one down. Hold the lift and squeeze in on the ball. Little squeeze, little squeeze, little squeeze. So inner thighs are working, but I also want you to think about pushing down into your right heel and really squeezing into your right glutes. Squeeze in and in and in. You are here for 8, 6, go 4, 3. Hold the squeeze on the ball. Take a breath in. As you exhale, push into your right heel and kick your left leg all the way straight. Inhale, left toes, come back down to the mat. Exhale, extend the left leg, squeezing in on the ball. A little faster, left toes tap off the mat. Left leg extends. Left toes tap. Left leg extends. So we're asking a lot of work now out of our right glutes and our right hamstring. Continue to squeeze in on the ball. So inner thighs on both legs are working. 4 more. 3 more. Last 2 here, tap. Extend. Last time, tap. Hold the straight left leg and squeeze in on the ball. Go squeeze and squeeze and squeeze. Right heel drives down into the mat. Now see if you can squeeze your right glute and lift your right hip a little higher. Squeeze in and in for 8, 7, 6, 5. Go 4, 3. Hold the squeeze in and pulse the right hip up and up. Go up and up. So we're squeezing in on the ball with both thighs. We're driving down into the right heel and we're pulsing the right hip up for 16, 15. Keep breathing. Try to relax your face. 8 more, go 8. We hold in 6. We hold in 4, 3, 2. Hold it right there. Try to pop the ball. Push into the right heel and lift the right hip just 1 more inch. Hold and breathe for 4, 3, 2. Lower the left foot down to the mat. Lower the hips down. Take the ball out and roll over onto your left side. Take yourself to the back edge of your mat. Bend the left elbow and rest your head down into the left arm here. Now left leg is going to stay long. Take the ball out in front of you and rest your right knee on the ball. Okay, just to get the leg out of your way. That's really nothing fancy happening there. Now align yourself here so hips and shoulders are stacked on top of each other. This left leg is nice and straight. I want you to point through the toes. Lift the left leg to a long, low hover and tap it down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. So coming in some inner thigh work for the left leg. Now, if this is uncomfortable for you on your left hip, you are more than welcome to grab a little pillow or roll your mat up to give yourself more cushion under the bony points of your left side of your pelvis. As we lift the left leg, trying to keep it in parallel. So the top of your left foot is pointing towards me. We're squeezing the left inner thigh as we float the leg to this long, low hover, and then tap it down. 4 more times. 3 more. The last 2. Now lift your left leg up, hold it there. Little pulses, go little up, little pulse, little pulse. Really think about where you're working here, okay? The left inner thigh is what's squeezing to lift your leg up an inch, nothing else is moving. Try to relax the right shoulder. Try to relax the fingertips on this right hand. Try to relax the right leg. Pulse up and up. We're here for 8, 6, go 4, 3, hold the lift, trace little circles. Either direction, does not matter. Tiny little circles like the size of a quarter. Around for 4, 3, 2, switch, go the other direction. Circle and circle. You're almost there. I know inner thigh work is so brutal. Maybe it's just for me. 4 more times, go 4, 3, 2, hold it. Squeeze the left thigh, extending the left leg even longer. Lift it a little bit higher. Things are gonna change soon, so hold and breathe for 4, 3, 2, lower the left leg down to the mat. From here, I want you to take this bottom left arm and reach it in front of you so the left palm presses into the floor. Take your right leg, stack it over your left, and grab the ball, Maybe you reach it up to the ceiling. Maybe you rest it on your thigh, whichever you like better, okay? From here, you're hovering your head just an inch or so off of the mat. Take a breath in. As you exhale, I want you to lift both legs, so we're still working that left inner thigh. Now from here, stick with me. Take a breath in. And on your exhale, you're gonna roll back to the outside edge of your left glute. You're gonna pull your knees into center, reaching the ball towards your feet and propping yourself up onto this left hand. On your inhale, unwind yourself, coming all the way back to that starting hover position. Legs are up, ear is hovering an inch or so off the mat. Exhale, roll back, knees pull in, you press yourself up. Inhale, lengthen back to that hover. Keep going like that. So here, we're continuing to work the left inner thigh. We're also incorporating right side obliques. So I am using my left hand to help me press up, but I am lifting my left elbow off of the floor here, okay? So it's mostly my right side obliques that are pulling me up and in. 4 more times. Three more. You're almost done with the series, I promise. 2 more. Last time you're gonna curl up, you're gonna hold it. From here, just 8 times pull the knees in and in and in. You're here for 4, 3, 2, woo, press yourself all the way up to seated. Woo. And across position of the legs, get your ball out of the way. And one more time like we did, I'll warm up that fluid side bend. Whew. That was really challenging. Amazing job. We're gonna do that whole series on the other side. So we'll start with the bridge work. We'll go into the quick inner thigh work. And then that challenging, this kind of oblique series. And then we'll finish class. That's it. One more time either side. Come back to center. Grab your ball. Lay back on your back. Coming back into that bridge position. Ball comes between your inner thighs, knees are bent, feet pressed down into the mat. Squeeze the ball, squeeze the glutes, lift your hips up. Finding that bridge position, arms are just resting at your side. Now I want you to squeeze in on the ball. Lift your hips by squeezing your glutes, relax your shoulders, and it's your right heel that lifts off the mat and lowers down. Just the right heel, lift and lower. So now we're taking our focus into the left side glutes and hamstrings, but both inner thighs will absolutely be working here as we squeeze in on the ball. So kind of sneaking in some extra inner thigh work here. I don't know about you, but it's definitely an area I tend to neglect, and it's so important for pelvic stability, knee stability, and also connecting to your core. So getting that little bit of extra work today. 4 more heel lifts. Last 2. Last one, lift the heel, hold it. Squeeze in on the ball. Inhale, tap your seat down on the mat. Exhale, lift up to that bridge position. Inhale, tap. And exhale, lift. Keep going like that. As you lift, pushing down into your left heel. And double checking that we're not flaring the rib cage here, okay? So you're not arching into the low back. You're squeezing the left glute, squeezing in on the ball, and maintaining the connection to your abdominals every time you lift up. Otherwise, this becomes a low back exercise, and I don't think that's what we're looking for today. 4 more. 3 more. Last 2. Last one now. Hold the up. Squeeze in on the ball. Go in and in. Both legs are squeezing. In and in. So left glute, left hamstrings are working more, but both inner thighs are getting this work. It's in and in for 8, for 6. Squeeze 4, 3, 2. Hold that squeeze. Take a breath in. On your exhale, you squeeze the ball. You push into the left foot and you extend the right leg out to straight. Inhale, tap it back to the mat. It's exhale, straight. And inhale, bend. Keep going like that. So as you kick the right leg straight, try not to drop the right hip. Push into the left heel, keeping the hips lifted high. And then continue to think about both legs squeezing in on the ball with equal force. So we're not letting the ball push one leg out to the side. 4 more. 3 more. Last 2 right here. Last one, kick the leg straight. Hold it, squeeze in on the ball. Go in and in. It's in. Relax the face, relax the shoulders. Ribs are hugging in and down. 4, 8. 4, 6. Go 4, 3. Hold the squeeze and pulse the hips up and up. You've got it, up and up. Push into the left heel. 16. Keep breathing. 8 more and a hold. Go 8. Go 6. It's 4, 3, 2. Lift and hold. Squeeze in on the ball. Lift the hips a little higher. Hold right here for 4, 3, 2. Bend the right knee. Lower the hips. Take the ball out. Roll over onto your right side. Bending the right elbow to cradle your head. Now extend that bottom right leg. Take the ball out in front of you. Bend the left knee and just stack it on the ball. Letting the left foot just rest on the floor. You're just getting the leg out of the way. Hips are stacked. Shoulders are stacked. From here, you point through the right toes if that feels okay for you. And on your inhale, lift the right leg up. On your exhale, lower it down. Inhale, you lift. Exhale, you lower. So as we move here, thinking about the top of the right foot pointing forward, so you maintain this parallel alignment. Relaxing through the shoulders, keeping the ribs hugging in and back. And then taking a moment to catch your breath here. I know inner thigh work is challenging, but I don't find it as, heart rate pumping as the work we just did in that bridge position. 4 more times. 3 more. 2. Hold the up. Little pulses. Up and up. You've got it. Up and up. Remember, if you need that extra cushion, don't hesitate to take it here, okay? Try to relax your face and relax your shoulders. Little pulse. Up and up and up. You're here for 8, for 6, for 4, 3, 2. Little circles. Go little circle. Little circle. Does not matter the direction. We're going to go both ways. Continue to squeeze the right quadricep, reaching out through the right toes here. Keeping the leg in parallel. Go 4, 3, 2. Switch, go the other direction. Little circles. We're here for 4, 3, 2. Here's your hold. Reach the right leg a little longer. Lift it up a little bit higher. And breathe. 4, 3, 2. Lower the right leg down. Grab the ball. Extend the left arm out. And excuse me, what is this? This is your right arm. Reach your right arm out in front of you. And then extend your left leg to stack on top of your right. Ball can either reach up to the sky or it can rest down on your thigh, whatever you prefer. Head is hovering just an inch or so off of the floor. Take a breath in, and as you do that, lift your legs to hover. So all 10 toes are pointing straight forward, okay? So we're in that parallel position with the legs. Inhale. On your exhale, roll back onto the outer right glute. Press up onto the right hand, pull the knees into the chest, reach the ball. You're in this little side V-up position. On your inhale, slowly, carefully unwind yourself, coming back to that hover position, finding your balance. Exhale, knees pull in, press it up. Inhale, elongate, find your balance. Keep going like that at your pace. So as you move here, don't hesitate to use the palm down into the ground to give you a little bit more support. but do challenge yourself to come up off of the elbow. And if you're really advanced and you want to keep the legs straight and come to a full V-up, by all means, go ahead and do that. I am filming this class right after a 3-week break for winter vacation, so I am not in a place to do a full V-up right now. 2 more times. Last one, you're gonna hold the up. Hold right here. 8 times, pull it in and in and in and in. Go 4, go 3, go 2. Whoo, come all the way up to seated. Cross the legs. I'm gonna quick little fluid side bend. Apparently I keep coming back to this just because it feels so good. All right, if you know me well, you know we have to do a quick double leg exercise to finish class. I promise it's short. It'll be the easiest thing you do today. Come back to center. Okay. We're gonna take the ball in between our inner thighs. We're gonna come to an all fours position. Just a little more core work, a little more inner thigh work. Your glutes and hamstrings are off the hook though, okay? Hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips, tucking the toes. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, squeeze in on the ball. Hug the abdominals up and in, lift the knees to a hover. So you're in this bear plank, just hold it. Breathing here. Finding yourself in that neutral spine so the back of the head presses up to the ceiling. Collarbones are wide, ribs are knitting in and up. And then hold that position as you start to squeeze in on the ball. Squeeze in and in. You've got it in and in for 8, for 6, for 4, 3, 2. Lift the hips, downward dog. Take a breath here. Inhale. Exhale. On your next inhale, come back to that bear plank position, hovering your knees off the mat. Realign your spine and squeeze in on the ball. In and in. You've got it. In and in. Go 8, 7, 6, 5. Go 4, 3, 2. Downward dog. Breathe. We're going to do one more set and a final hold for class, okay? Inhale, bend the knees. Hover the knees, bear plank position, squeeze in on the ball. Squeeze in and in and in. We squeeze for 8. Final hold in 6. Squeeze 4, 3. Squeeze in, hold it, breathe right here. Collarbones wide. Back of the head lifts to the sky. Squeeze in on the ball. Hold here for 4, 3, 2. Ooh, tap the knees down. Take the ball out, set it out of your way. Find a child's pose. Big toes together, knees wide, walking the hands forward, melting the forehead down, breathing here. Amazing work today. And one more time, inhale. Let it go. Walk yourself up to seated. Take your legs out in front of you. And we'll find a butterfly position with our legs. So feet together, knees falling open. Nice little inner thigh stretch. Before we come into that inner thigh stretch though, let's take a cat-cow. So grab a hold of the ankles, the tops of the feet. Inhale, arch, opening up the chest. Exhale, pull back, rounding the spine. 2 more like that. Last one here. Coming through into that neutral position. And then rounding yourself up and over the legs. Letting the inner thighs fall open here. Letting your spine round and just breathing. Let's take 2 big breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. One more time, breathe it in. Let it go. Carefully walk yourself back up to seated, coming to any comfortable position. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, let it go. And that is your class. Amazing work today. I am so happy you joined me. That felt like a really successful total body workout. Let me know what you thought of this class. I'd love to hear from you. As always, I'll be back next week with a brand new Barre with Mary class. So make sure you subscribe, like, comment, all of those amazing things. And I'll see you back here on the mat really soon. Have a great day.